go. The Ubatuba's up. Perfect. Friggin' bread. Coming in and slapping a win. Nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition. This is the Polish Inquisition, all right? This is the Polish Inquisition. They're here to do the squats, ass to grass. I didn't hear this music for a hot minute. Ragnarok Online. I saw this and I was like, insta-click. So good. Ragnarok Online. If you've never played it, it's so good. Ass to Grass is Mother Russia. Or just anywhere in Asia. Bread sighting? I know, right? Look at that. Bread sighting, pseudo sighting. All the sightings are happening right now as we speak. Boom. 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 Start. I'm no sighting. I've been here. True. Kind of true. Kind of true. Been around. Why'd I have to watch a lame stream? Because all your life is about now. This is your life. Is it Ooga Booga time yet? You already Ooga Booga'd. You only get one. And that's true. You were sighting. Bread hasn't really been here. Bread's been living Bread's life. Bread's been breading. Bread. If you had to be a specific kind of bread, what kind of bread would you be? Boom. We're doing a little bit of code review at the beginning. Popping up a code review. Bread's been having butter. What? Rye. I'm either hated or loved. That's a bold choice. You don't want to be a spicy croissant. Croissant. You don't want any of that. What if people hate to love rye? Then that's all good news for Bread, unless he hates being loved. That's too deep. Boom, 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 boom. Alright, let's see. Check random in a bit? Okay. Does anybody know the Ragnarok game? Ragnarok Online? Like, this is the music from that game. The game's so good. Like, I used to play the shit out of this. The ritual was already started. I would welcome in everybody. All right. We're starting off a little bit of code review. We have Mr. Man over here. Mr. Man, Termos from the YouTube, was trying to learn how to do a little game dev. He's trying to learn how to use Godot. That's awesome. He needs a little bit of push along the way, and he asked me, as if I'm qualified. So let's try our best to not break everything. Ba-doom, boom, 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 boom. He's just trying to get a character to move the sprite, so it shouldn't be too bad. I say this, and then I'm gonna just not be able to do it too. Watch. Termos, you there? Termos. You better. Did Pseudo put? Oh God, what is that? What is this? My man did woodwork. He did a woodwork. Oh my God. He actually did the woodworking. Unbelievable. It's so lame. He even got like a chip off the block in the front. Oh my God, it's so good. Dude, that's amazing. I agree, it's also lame. But you know, you tried your best, all right? You tried your best. There's a butt? Wait, hold on. Oh, where is it? Oh my God, you actually put a crack in there. You couldn't make a rounder? It's all right. Listen, you tried. It just looks like a Pac-Man ghost, but it's the thought that counts that you try to give it cheeks. You make V2 and it's gonna come out even better. All right. Oh my God, I just realized this actually almost looks not safe for work. But you know, we'll leave it there. As long as this isn't a cylinder, we're good. It's not a cylinder, so we're fine. We're good. You're trying to get me banned. I see what you're doing, Pseudo. I got you. I got your number. Is Termos not here? Termos. Anyway, we'll wait up a little bit. We're gonna do something else then. In the meantime, yesterday, Echo. Yesterday, we friggin'. Hold on. We kind of talked out a battle system, and it seemed pretty awesome. Ugh. It's so damn cute on my desk right now. It did look pretty cute. That's freaking job well done. How do you feel about woodworking? How does that feel? Actually doing that without cutting off a finger? That's freaking awesome. So we kind of decided I'm bored. Next. Oh, incoming. Holy.
Thank you for the 13 long months of subscribing, Dragon.
Big Dragon. Goddamn, 13 months. That's ridiculous. That is ridiculous. My dude, you're barely here, but your sub is ridiculous. Thank you very much for the sub. Greatly appreciated. You on your days off right now? We don't know how many fingers he lost, to be fair. That's true. I did almost lose one. I literally bled for you. Gotta keep the streak going. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Keep that streak going. We're in the middle of working on our game. I don't know if you know, but we started making a game now. A shout out to the old the RPG styles, but with more recent feels. We were talking about a battle system yesterday. Pseudo, you keep your blood in your body. I'm a working period right now. Been a lot of work, course stuff, busy. Course stuff. Oh, you're doing course stuff? Cool. What are you learning? Yeah, we got so we were talking about the battle system of Pokemon style. Seems kind of interesting. Or it's not exactly Pokemon, but like it might have the feels a little bit. But you know, it's Pokemon is really just turn-based RPG with just one opposing member on each side. Each member has their own skills to attack with, but has their own skills that can push mental clarity meters. So there would be 2 ways to win. So it's like Pokemon, but with Undertale kind of win conditions. So you can kill the monster, or you can fill up this mental clarity meter by doing special actions. So it's a little bit of a mix. It just excites the formula a little, you know. Getting a certificate to buy a semi big boats. Well, goddamn. Only 1 more sleep before Christmas? What are you talking about? Do you hibernate? How is this possible? I don't think sleeping for 25 days is healthy, Brett. I don't think it is either. But you don't stop King, all right? You don't stop King. Oh, he's not sleeping for 25 days. That's the other. Yeah, there you go. He said it. That's the other way to interpret it. I like how we both assume that he's gonna just turn into bear status and just sleep for 25 days. Healthy if you're smoking crack. Yeah, probably. Yeah, you just do a little crack and you don't need sleep. You just keep wiring up. You getting a little tired? Just a little. I guess then I don't want your morning wood, alright? A gamer figured no sleep because that's a gamer's life. Maybe insomnia broke. Yeah, it did. I think because gamer just thinks of not sleeping as just like the standard. Send your address and credit card number so I can send you wood. Listen, all right? Why the hell would you need my credit card number to send me a statue? You can bite my shiny metal ass, all right? Maybe I should make a metal version of this avatar. Just so I could say that one line, you bite my shiny metal ass. Shit. You gonna pay for shipping? Obvi. Okay, well, gamer got the good excuse right there. Look at him. He's working those pseudo strings. Like, yeah, that's actually a good idea. I didn't think of that. Man wishes he was Bender. Added the Coca-Cola metal ass. Shiny. Yep. We do. We do. It's got a little flap at the back to let out the excrete when needed. Why do you have that cat mouth? It was a pain to carve. Listen, all right, that's part of the charm. That is all the charm. This character would be nothing if it wasn't for the mouth. All right. Uh-oh.
ザタイム報告 is 6時55分。
6時55分. There you go. Japanese minutes are stupid. Have you ever heard like how they say minutes in Japanese? Like depending on what the last number is, you change the. It's like fun, or something else. Like, there are 3 different ways to say minutes, depending on what the number is. Carve bread next. Oh my god. Bread. How does it feel that you're about to be carved? You're about to become canon. Pseudo wood carving. You're about to become the canon. How does that feel? Oh, Termos is here. Well, what the hell? Let's go. Hello. Who's sending size with what in chat? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? So I saw that you had this here. You had a whole animation tree, you had an animation player, you got all this. God damn. Yeah, so I was looking at your script, Termos. All right, here we go, code review. First of all, you got mistab stuff here. So this is in the function physics process. Yeah, tab all this out, all right? First step. Also, next step, you should give it a type. Well, let's see what happens if you run it. Yeah, tabs 100% matter in GDScript. It's based on tabs. So if something's in a function, you got a tab. This is all in that function. And then this is in the if statement. So this is all just in there. You wanted to carve a pork knuckle, but so much simpler to carve. Yeah, and yeah, a pork knuckle sounds like it would be ridiculous. What is the music? The music is Ragnarok Online. Are you a fan? Are you a fan? Actually, I kind of want some MapleStory music. Hold on. MapleStory. Let's do MapleStory. There we go. Okay, so let's look. Glory to C++. Second project is going to be a pork knuckle. You goddamn right. You should make a pork knuckle, Pluto. C++ is overly complicated for no reason. C++ is C++. C++ was like the least complicated language when it came out, probably. But now we got much simpler high-level languages that make our life so much easier, and we're not just throwing around a buzzsaw trying to do like print statements. And you gonna do bread first? Good. Do bread. I want to see a picture of bread too. That sounds awesome. You should give him the same mouth my character has. Everything has a reason. In C++ probably, yeah. Defining type necessary in Godot. It's not necessary, but it helps your, like right now, if you do this and you just like, you have speed, it's like, I don't know what type that is, or wait, hold on. It's a variant. So it's like, what the hell is this? It doesn't know what that is. Is there a dude that can help with the UI? You do this, it says, okay, now it's not a variant anymore. This is a float, and then you'll have access to float functions, which I don't know what they are, but like, it's just better to define your types if you can. Bread, real quick before you go. Are you interested in doing UI stuff in a game? What the hell is awkward Polish waving? But no, it's type if you type F. I don't know. I don't know if Godot does Fs. Does Big Ed want to do UI? I mean, like, whoever wants to do UI, just raise your hand. Like, see, look, okay, Big Ed, Bread is thinking, okay? I need to see if I have free time in life. Yeah. Yeah, because Termos is trying to make Termos is also a fellow Polishman for you. And he was trying to make like a Pokemon-esque game, and he needed some help with UI. He does art though, for the most part. But yeah, anyway, so cool. We're just brushing this off. Boom, boom. So we have this. Do we have an animation walk front? No, probably not. Animations. Let's click. Animated sprite 2D. Okay, we have no sprite frame. So we'll create a new sprite frames over here. We gotta load in the sprite sheet. Okay. What in the good Lord? I don't think I understand what's going on here. Okay. See ya, Brad. Well, Brad said he doesn't mind helping, but do I still have dialogue written here? It's not dialogue anymore. Okay. You have no idea either. This looks like a first frame and then a second frame for the down. And then this one looks like a first frame and a second frame for the right, but they're like split up, so it's kind of weird. I mean, if you, listen, this is not for the one that we're working on. It's the one that Termos is working on. You want to do UI pseudo? Feel free. You want somebody that can do some UI stuff, UI magic. 0 and 2 is front. Yeah, why? Why are these separated like this? That's so confusing. These 16, 16, 16. So you do the size 16 by 16. And we'll do the front first, all right? We'll call this one down. We'll add another one. Down, I guess this is like up. Up. Left, we'll do left and right. Okay, left, 1, 2, and right. Add the new one, boom, boom, bing, bang, boozle. Right, right. Okay. So now we technically have this should, we're not, this looks like it would be like for kind of the velocity X is not 0, so that means like it's either moving, there's an X movement, so left or right is what you're determining here. Then you're saying else, so it's prioritizing the left or right animation over the top and down, which, you know, it's fine, you can do however you want. And then you could do like, let's just say right for now, okay? We're just gonna do that. Boom, 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 boom. Oops, I'm using the wrong controls. That's fine. See, like, this is kind of going there. It's kind of going, right? It's kind of doing the thing. We're not playing the animation though. We could say animated sprite play. I don't know why I'm doing this in the editor. Okay, so we could do like, oh god. So instead of setting the animation directly, we can call play, right? Okay, I'm just gonna do. I can't. Downloads, learning. Okay.
Objection!
Movement GD. Oh, God. There we go. Okay. Good. Okay. Anyway, I had to format the whole document. I'm using tabs. Screw you. Screw you! No idea why I felt like it. Stop cheating. Mass bomb. Eat that. No! Something is weird with the downwalk. Yeah, because you're flipping it. It's fine. Up. Up. Alright. So, boom. So you're flipping it. This is the thing that's happening. Like, you don't need to flip. So essentially, like, what is happening here is that you have a right, you also have a left animation, you have an up animation, you have a down animation. So you essentially want to call this. So essentially you'd want a condition that would make this go down, you'd want a condition that would make this go left, right? So you don't want to flip vertical, you don't want to flip horizontal, you don't want to flip any of these. You don't want any of that. So you just want the conditions to make this possible. So what makes it go right? That's if velocity, right? Velocity.x is greater than 0. Ooh, sneezies. Oh god, I was C-sharping a lot yesterday, so excuse my C-sharp. And then you can just throw an else here. And you do the same thing with the y. If velocity.y is greater than 0, if it's greater than 0, it's going down? I don't remember. I always get these confused. Find the greater than, make that a less than, and then, or just turn this to an else. Not exactly the best code, but you know, it's fine. It does what it does. Let's see if that breaks or what. There we go. And that just works. See, you're good. That's it. You're just doing this whole velocity check. Like I don't really like to do you also get this like thing where the velocity, you need to normalize it. Because you might actually move faster if you're going like this. Input direction, get vector, blah, blah, blah. Dot normalize, I think. I know you have to call normalize somewhere. I don't remember where. What is this returning? Get vector returns. It's a vector 2. Okay. Normalize. Is there no normalize function? This would be like the last thing. Godot normalize. I forgot it is. Oh, it's literally a function, yeah. Normalize. Alright, I don't know why it's not coming up. Okay, there. It should be part of the vector lib. Alright, that's all I was saying. Like, the LSP is just like, no, no. Drink water. Drink water. How dare you? I saw it a while ago. I was like, I saw it pretty goddamn late. Listen, when we focus on the programmings, like, it just happens. But I drank, I promise. It was only 4 minutes ago. I'm only 4 minutes late, alright? Anyway, so your thing works now. It should just work, I think. Yeah, there you go. You save this, you have your game now, you have this character body 2D here. I don't know why it's called character body 2D, but it should just be player, yeah. There you go. And that is it in the game. That's it. It's set. You're done. You're donezo. Now get out of here. I'm gonna send you the... That's all you wanted to know for now. Yeah. GG easy game, yeah. I'm gonna send you. I'm gonna rezip this. 7-zip. Okay. Learning.zip. Okay. Code review complete. It looks like you were trying to like figure it out. You were copy and pasting some stuff maybe, but weren't really sure what it was doing. Okay, here we go. Learning. That's it. There you go. Send you that. Let's Godotify our she's. So I guess we'd be working on our battle system. I think where we left off is we officially have like we have a dialogue system now. Dialogue system has options. You can kind of skip through the text a little bit. So that's pretty cool. You can pick your option. Like the dialogue still looks like not great, but like we can fancify that up however we need to. Peeking at UI. Look at that. It's so good. And now we're going. We're on our way. Just like that. Okay. What the? Okay. That's weird. Interact state. There we go. Let's get rid of that line. I freaking have a state just for interaction, which does nothing. I can't carve anymore. My finger's busted. You can't use gloves or something? Like, why is your finger busted? It's like guitar where you got to build the calluses up for it. All right. Yeah, because guitar is a pain in the ass when you play it the first time. Then you got to build up those calluses. Oh my god, it's pain. Thumbs are giga busted and it hurts. Yeah. Well, I'll do it a little bit more tomorrow, a little bit more the next day, and then you're gonna be bored of it. You're not gonna have the time to work up the calluses. Or when you do, like when you do have the calluses, you're gonna be done with it. You're gonna move on to metalworking. You're actually gonna become an alchemist and create the world's first actual diamond. I believe in you. Make us rich. Make us rich, Pseudo. Alright. So, battle system. Here we go. Start making clay pots. He's gonna leave back relics of the year 2025. When they find it in 100 years, wow. Look at these primitive beings. If it survives, and somebody's gonna find, listen, that thing that Pseudo just made, that woodworking of this avatar, somebody's gonna find that in the future. Like, WTF is this? It's like, what kind of drugs are these guys on back in the day? I just realized Pseudo's avatar is still jumping backwards. Oh my god, it looks so ridiculous, man. It looks so freaking ridiculous. Does anybody have a music recommendation that they'd like to change to? Feel free to offer it up. Feel free to offer it up. I'm gonna swap it over. Just non-DMCA stuffs is kind of what we're looking for. I'll leave it on that for now. Stream request. I'm not gonna do stream requests because I keep getting DMCA stuff and it's kind of broken. So it's like I'm stuck between a rock and a hard place with it. So like if it runs out of stuff in the queue, even if you guys are playing non-DMCA stuff, I have DMCA backup playlist that will not allow me to update it to say like I don't want to use the backup playlist. So it's just broken. Not invented here syndrome, but IRL. What do you mean? Not invented here syndrome? Yeah, made in China, right? I don't know. I'm working with the blank slate, right? Okay. So, battle theme. Turn off backup and just play 10-hour video. Right, I mean like, I tried to turn off the backup and it won't let me do it. Like, it's actually just erroring out. So it's I can't do anything about it. Like I think the other day when I was streaming on YouTube, the DMC content played and it actually just turned off the stream. That was actually kind of nuts. I didn't realize it does that, but it's like this asshole is playing the music. He's not doing anything else. Which, you know, I'm being dumb. That's not how DMCA works, but not actually making money from doing this, like from playing their music on stream. So whatever. I think a lot of coders struggle with, oh, not in-house. I got it. I got you. You make an in-house normalized function or an in-house dialogue system, which I started and then I stopped. I'll probably create the battle system though. All right, let's do battle. Let's do the battles. So we have dialogue, entities, global, common. Would battle be considered a place? I guess battle would be considered a place, yeah. Let's make a new folder. Let's call it battle. Now that I have an idea. Well, I'm not doing the dialogue system myself anymore. I'm using a library. So, I'm using a plugin. So much for that. Okay, scene. Let's call this the battle manager. And this is actually going to be user interface, I think. Yeah. Okay. So let's go forward with this. Here we go. So let's think about the things we'll need here. Like, I'm doing this without like a whole diagram or whatever. Like, I feel like I should be using a diagram. We could put the, let's think of like a general layout. I don't know, flashbang! Enjoy the flashbang, everybody. All right. So. You'd even jump, how'd you get it? His man is taller, right? Big Ed's just jealous. He's hacking. Okay, so this is the battle. The player. This can be the command menu, I guess? I don't know. Command menu. Why is it when I press escape it cancels the thing? Like, hello? I have to click somewhere else. It's dumb. Alright. Okay, then we got the big baddie. Then we can have some stuff here, blah, 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 blah. Use the controls below the stream. Oh, there you go. See, look, you got it. You got his own way, all right? He doesn't need to type in the commands. It's true. There is a thing to do it there. I kind of feel like I don't like this though. Wait, hold on. Let's go ahead and just like let's redo that. Hello? Wait, I chose black. Okay, there we go. Okay, paint is gonna make me a sad boy. I'm just gonna stop. Select. Okay, cool. So let's do like, what if you have like the character in the center, right? You have the character portrait in the center, then you have the attack is the most forward option. You could have the change on the bottom. Skill. Interact. What if it's kind of like that? This could be like the change right here. Change. Let's do it like that, yeah. Why not? I feel that. Running should also be an option though, because running is always an option in these kind of games. So let's do like, yeah. All right, fine. It's like a relatively simple UI, I guess. All right, let's do that. Let's make this one expanded. That's done. Add child node. This one can be a H box or V box. I always get confused. V box. Always doing the opposite one. You can take the full space, and I'm gonna do add child margin container. This will be the monster area. Gonna add another margin container. This will be the player area. Monster area. Player area. We have a lot of... Should we move these? We have a lot of like vertical space that was going on there, and it feels kind of close together, so I don't really like that too much. This is actually the Pokemon vibe that you get too when you do this. And it's kind of a nice aesthetic. And maybe we don't really have to do this in a VBOK container. Like, maybe this is not even necessary. Let's pull this out. Yeah, I'm just gonna pull it out of there. Screw it. So player area is just gonna be at the bottom left of the screen. Monster area is going to be at the top right of the screen. Okay. There we go. Add child node. Let's do like a texture rect. Yeah. And then we'll go ahead and... Where's my little pet rock? Where's the boy? There we go. That's 100% stretched. Hello. Okay, that's fine. A little small, but you know, it's good. It's good. We just change the size to be like... fit with. Or wait. That's just determine a size, I guess. This one is gonna be... This one's set to stretch. There we go. I can't use Godot. Godot reminds me of Ace Attorney, and he is too hot. Man is feeling spicy while working in Godot. Okay, that's one way to feel. That is one way. You know, you can feel however you want to feel about that. Okay, there we go. Boom. Monster size up. Theme overrides. Margin right. Let's do like 50. Okay. Margin top, let's do like 25. There we go. Can I flip the... I'm not gonna flip it. It's fine. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. All right, player area. So here is where we're gonna do the magic. So essentially what I want to make is like this kind of shape, which would kind of be kind of imagine it like something like this, I guess. Kind of like a wheel, if you would. So how do we go about creating this? Let's do something real rough. Hey Dex, how's it going? Working on the battle system now. Trying to get a feel for the UI. Let me do a little, I'm gonna do a little background. Let's do a texture, yeah, we'll do like a little texture rect, yeah. It could be the full size. And this could be like, we could make a gradient, yeah? Let's do a gradient texture. Actually, wait. Let's do a 1D. Where do we go? How do I change the color here? Hello? Oh, that's how we change it. Raw data. There we go. Ah. Also, I can't use Unity. It reminds me of Assassin's Creed Unity, and I start adding microtransactions. Oh no, anything with the microtransactions. The next objective with stream avatars is to slap someone into the star. The funny thing is, I was actually working on a stream avatars like adjacent kind of thing, and I did make it so that you can shoot people. And then you can also like bounce around the screen and stuff. It was pretty funny. Let's get a darker color. There we go. Do it. Smack somebody into this minus star. Oh no. He's trying to smack somebody into it. Oh no. You could absolutely do that too. Oh my god. You could absolutely do that. It's hard with delay. Yeah, absolutely. If only there's a way you could see it like real time. That'd make it so much, like 1,000 times better. Alright, player area. Let's add. So this will be the. It was me? You pushed me into it, you asshole? Did I just get bagged? Oh my god. Oh my god. Can't believe it. Oh, like, this is too big over here. Okay, cool. Alright, let's add a, for the players area, we can do. This could be like a V-box, I guess. A V-box. V-box container. And inside the V-box container, there could be. Put a button. Then I'll put an H-box container. And then I'll put another button. Right? I think that makes sense. Attack. And then this is change. Inside here I can add a button. And then I can add right 2D, or this would be a texture rect actually. Texture rect, and then this would be another button. Skill, interact. Where do we have the common? No. I forgot where I put the portrait. There we go. I don't think I want to use the portrait for that though. I'm gonna use the other thing. I don't know where I had it. Where are my PNGs? Where are my PNGs at? There we go. Scenes, battle, art. Okay, well. Perfect. Optimal trajectory. I was in the wrong place at the wrong time is what happened. Fit width, fit height. We can make this. Might as well just fix this up. Yeah. Change. It says V-Box container is not going to be a fill. It's going to be a bottom left. I don't want it to fill. Why is it filling? There we go. There we go. So it'd kind of be like this. Then we'd have to margin it out a little bit. Okay, cool. Ah, bear back. All right, back. All right, we need to make this a little bit bigger. This is way too small. So how do we change the size of these things? I'm gonna make a margin container up here. Throw the button in there. Then here we're gonna do like theme overrides, constant. Margin left could be like 25, I don't know. Margin right is gonna be another 25. The colors are making it real hard to see. Let's change the background to like a purple or something so I can see these buttons. Well, I'll just disable it for now. Okay, so that's kind of what I was aiming for, I think. Cool. $35? $35. That sounds good. We'll do another one of those. Margin container. Perfect. 35. 35. Okay. Player area is also a margin container. So we're going to margin bottom this like 25, margin left like 25. Okay. And then these buttons, we can make the text a little bit bigger. It's this discussion on Reddit. A new nickname for people to use GPT for everything. Artificially intelligent. That's good. That's a good one. I like that. Are you artificially intelligent? I guess we could all be if we choose to. It's so good. Third-party thinking. Yeah, I feel like this comes with a detriment. Like, people that rely on the AI a little too much might actually lose their ability to think. I don't know. That is one thing that concerns me a little bit. Like, a lot of people have already lost that ability with the advent of the internet and people telling you what to think. Now you have a prompt that you can interact with that can tell you what you should think at all points in time. You have to engage with it in a healthy way, I would think. It's dangerous. Yeah, I feel like that's good. 22. Oh, where's the other one? Oh, there it is. We should probably set like a default size for these things. I don't know. You want to see it pop up so badly, so you should use it wherever you go. If you truly believe in it and want to see it, just keep using it. You'd be surprised how things spread if you just use it. It's a challenge to you. Make it popular. What they use AI for is recognizing a plant that I've installed. Did it recognize the plant properly? Like, this would be like the AI situation where you show it a plant, you'd be like, what's this? And it's like, it's a dog. That would be the scenario. Alright. Snacking on chips. Do you think it did figure it out? It's gotten pretty good at recognizing stuff, though. I guess depending on which one you use. Minimum size. Let's give it a minimum size. 100 feels good. 150. I feel like this makes things complicated the way I'm just putting this menu. It could make my life a little more simple by just not doing this. Maybe I should do that. you ever need a 3D model of Coco, I guess I could just 3D scan this dude. How would you 3D scan it? Do you have something that you can use for 3D scanning? That's kind of crazy. There's an app for it? Oh shit. That's kind of insane, actually. I wonder how that works. You'd probably have to take a lot of pictures, right? Like, I actually have no idea how that would work. Like, what would you have to do for that? Would it be one of those things like when you're taking a panoramic picture with your phone? Is like line up the squares? That kind of thing? Perfect use case. Probably, actually, yeah. Okay, let's do... Alright, interact. Maybe skills and interact should be like the same thing. So this could be like one way of doing it. I could do another one. Player. I'm gonna do wait, what was it? Margin. I'm gonna do a more simple one though. Let's start with the more simple one. Just so I can iron out some stuff. Texture rect. Boom. Okay. Add child node, we can add let's throw a progress bar down there. And that's probably fine. Colors. Styles. Background. Add child node. Let's do a V box because V box goes top to bottom, vertical, top to bottom, vertical. And margin container. Margin left. And margin bottom. I feel like 10 also from the bottom. And then we can have like the action box over here. I just set a size, hold on. Canvas item visibility. Oh, that's for the wrong thing. Wonder how that's even working. Theme, type variation, texture, material. All right, the size. How do we change the size? Oh, we can change it here. So we did fit the height. Okay, we can make this texture rect fit the height, I guess. And the VBox container could be like a minimum Y size of like 100, I guess. VBox container, boom, custom separation 4. I don't know what that means. Keep aspect. And then we can make this like first I'm gonna add another there could be an HBox container here as well, actually, where this one is inside the HBox container. And then we can add a panel container, which will just have the rest of the options in there. There could be like a VBox container with a bunch of buttons in it. Button, 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 button. I have like 4 buttons. Okay, cool, cool. This can take the whole bottom area. HBox container can also do that. And then VBox container, panel container can do this as well. Expand. There we go. Okay. Freaking MapleStory, man. Alright, how about a bit of a change? Let's do a different game music. Different OST. Who wants it? Who wants a different OST? Call it out now before I pick something myself. See, relaxing. Stardew. Is it Zelda GeoGuessr? No way. No way. Is it Ocarina of Time map GeoGuessr? Oh, Zora's Fountain, Lord Jabu Jabu, Belly Ice Cavern? I mean, like, that stuff is over. Wait a second. You go up through here. I remember you go through this little water part, and then this is... Is this the fountain over here? I know it's also linked over here. Azora's Fountain. Okay, Kokiri Forest, Link's house. Oh my god. Except Terraria. You don't play games with relaxing music. They don't necessarily have to be relaxing. They could be a little upbeat. That's fine. Okay, Croquety Forest Link's house. I mean, like, that's right here. Lake Hylia Water Temple. Oh, freaking Lake Hylia. Lake Hylia is over here. Forest Temple is up here. Gerudo Valley. Gerudo Valley is actually like right here. Oh my god. See, this is ridiculous, man. To be fair, it's pretty easy. Desert Colossus Spirit Temple. I mean, go on. Temple of Time, that's up here. Oh, no, wait, no, I did get it. All right, cool, we're good. Oh, no, I slightly missed. Yeah, it was over on the side. I misclicked that shit, man. Castletown Market. I feel bad, man. I misclicked that. The Lost Woods. This is kind of it. Fishing Hole. Fishing Hole? That's where you do the little fishing mini game. That shit's like over here. Oh, it's over there. Oh, I'm stupid. So stupid. Sleepless Waterfall. Zora's River, Sleepless Waterfall. Oh, did I run out of time? Why is there time? Hello? That's dumb. All right. That shouldn't be timed. I don't approve. I actually don't approve of that. Redo, have you never played like Stardew Valley? Like Stardew Valley has super chill music too. If you haven't played Stardew Valley, you need to play it. It's so good. Okay, we have a panel container. This is gonna house the buttons. Yeah, I played that, but you listened to it on stream. I mean, I played Terraria. I don't really remember the music too much. I just remember it made weird sounds like. That's all I remember. Okay, HBox container. Let's say that this takes up like theme override, separation. What is separation? Space between the box containers, element, and pixels. Oh. Got it. Custom minimum size. Let's do like 100. Actually, let's do like 150. Minecraft has some pretty good music. Yeah, it does actually. You're right. You're right.
They definitely delivered on it. Let's do theme overrides. Let's do like a min size on this bad boy. Texture, material process, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Ba-na-na-na-na-na-na. Other side is your favorite? Other side. I don't think I know this. I don't think I know the game. Oh boy. Oh boy. A psychedelic game? This looks interesting. Wait, hold on. What is it? It looks like a puzzly kind of game. Oh, is this a song for Minecraft? Oh, I thought you were talking about a game. But this looks really interesting. What the hell? Yeah, it's a psychedelic horror game. What the hell? I feel like I would throw $1 at this just for the hell of it. It's only $1. Mystical Trip of 4, very easy puzzles. The game is also gorgeous with sci-fi with alienish architecture. Good work. Actually looks really cool. But sure. That wasn't expected. They probably could have done a little bit better. I think if they fleshed that out, that could have been pretty cool. 20-minute game, I feel like I'd still spend $1 on it. It just looks so cool. Man, I am destroying these chips right now. Chips for breakfast, anybody? Custom minimum size. Let's do like 400 for that. Yower! You did the 3D? Yes. Yes, I do. That is my Coco email. Unless some other asshole ripped it out from under my hands. It's mine. Check out email. Do not reply. Cock cropped. Get your 3D file. File format OBJ? I don't even know what OBJ is. Okay, well, I officially have it. I don't know what I would do with it, but... That's the 3D model. Can Blender load this? Blender can load it. Open downloads. This one. Or maybe I have to do like an import or something. Oh, there it is. OBJ. Desktop. No. Downloads. Oh my god. Oh my god. I think I see a face there. That is ridiculous. Could use the texture, technically. I don't know how to use the texture. Oh my god, there it is. There it is. Oh my god. We actually have the thing that Pseudo made. It's there. That's actually kind of ridiculous. It's got the colors and everything. Check ass. Oh my god. I see a crack right there. Oh my Jesus. You got a badonk. Look at that badonk. I like how your comments just check ass. I can smell the wafers. Jesus, man. Look at that butt cheek. Oh. That is ridiculous. You know what it actually looks like? You know The Nightmare Before Christmas? It looks like the happy version of this guy, Oogie Boogie. It actually reminds me so much of Oogie Boogie. It's like a baby Oogie Boogie. Right? You see it. I know you see it. That's pretty crazy. You could actually send the carvings. Okay, we could have a pseudo carving review on stream. This one's purty. I don't even know like what this does. Oh my god, I just painted all over. This is pretty crazy. Actually, Blender is wild actually, that you could just do that. Like what the hell? Is this how they make those claymation games? They just kind of, they have the clay, they just scan it, put it in Blender, and then just animate it? Is that what they do? Like, I can absolutely see it. I just think I have no idea how they do that. Actually, like, it's actually wild how they do it, but now it kind of makes sense. It kind of makes sense. Because you give things joints and then you can just kind of move them over, you can warp them. Nice way to have a 3D model. Listen, this is the true main characters right here. Look at them cheeks. That is the true main character. Jesus. Actually wild. You polished it extra. It's lighter color. You made the ass lighter color. Oh yeah. It is. You dusted that bad boy off. Thank you for that. I like how it has your writing for lame on it. But you know you're just jealous. I think it adds to the style too that you wrote lame here, and there's also like a chip off the block, like at the same time, in the same spot. It just adds character there. It's freaking ridiculous. Anyway, Blender is powerful. I can hear it making my computer turn. It's going. Chip was meant to tell me where the face is. Well, you got a face all right. You got a face all right on that bad boy. Okay, attack. Skill. Interact. Change. I imagine that we could have all these things. Maybe skills can just be part of like attacking. So attack could just harbor skills. So maybe that's just pointless. I'll just say item then. Item. I was like, what, 50 photos? I imagine with more you get more detailed. Probably. I'm actually shocked you took 50 pictures. I'm actually pretty surprised that it came out as like stable as it did too. Like it looked like an actual 3D model. The fact that you could just do that from taking pictures is pretty wild to me. Attack, interact, item change. Okay, I think this is going to be like the core gameplay here. There we go. Let's see how that looks. Okay, cool. So we could probably do the attack first. Or interact, doesn't matter, we just need sub menus. So this will be panel container. These will be the I'm gonna call this actions menu. Actions container. Or maybe this one up here. No. I'm gonna call this actions panel. And then I would have submenu. So the thing that's going to be interesting here is that a menu is essentially like a battle sequence is going to be a bunch of states. And a menu is also going to have states as well. Like this would be the default state. And if you move to attack, it would move to some kind of state where you can pick what you're attacking, or there could be multiple enemies maybe. I don't know. It'll probably be one. Keep it simple maybe. then there could be chains on top of a button to prevent using it. Alright, that's some end game stuff. That's some end game stuff, blocking your interaction. This could just be like health, right? Let me just right now the value we just set to like 95. Layout themes, we can make this like red. Oh, it's just for the, oh, damn it. Font outline color. Styles, that's the background. How about the fill? This is the fill. How do you change the color? Hello? BG color. Like, it doesn't seem like I could even select this. There we go. There we go. Wait, holy shit, this is the first official Steam Coco merch. I can 3D print this indefinitely now. Ooh. You're right about that. You could. You can open up the store, Cito? Open up the store. Do it. Do it. I tried doing my Arena Quest Monster Hunter World to grind a weapon, but I'm not touching those again. They have predetermined loadouts. Oh yeah, the arenas. The arenas are kind of butt. That's when I first used the horn. I used it in an arena. I remember Gamer was still like, he was flailing around getting attacked by multiple monsters, and I was just in the corner just blasting out some notes like, oh, that's how you do this. Oh, that's how you do that. I was the asshole. That was a bit of an asshole. If you ever create a 3D game, you have a cock model. That's true. I do have cock model now. You're right about that. And that's the actual that will be the, like, you know, the monkey in Blender. This could be my monkey. The funny thing is, it might have been easier to just gotta crop the support pull out if I could ever figure out how to use Blender. I remember I was trying to learn it for a little bit. I was like, this is really complicated. I'm sure it gets better once you start getting into it and just doing it often. It's just an art thing, or just any kind of skill that you're picking up. Just get a little familiar with it. You can at least do like basic things. You just gotta work up to it. I want to feel this menu a little bit. What can we do to make the colors pop? I feel like can I not alter the
styles for the default box? I guess I can't. I would have to give it like a new one. That kind of sucks. Alright, well, whatever. V-box container. Let's do, for the H-box container, we could do the separation. This says 4. How about we do like 20 pixels of separation? 20. That's a bit better. This background is killing me a little bit. Wait. Let's get like a purpley. Yeah. Wood model has a cool looking texture because literally wood. Yeah, it does. It has charm. It actually has charm. It's pretty wild. I still can't believe you put a donk on it. It couldn't be better any other way. You did it so good. Okay, let's give these buttons some oomph. So let's think about what this has to do now. I think the first thing I'd have to do is like make these buttons actually do something. So let's do attack button. If I could spell button right, that'd be nice. Interact button. Item button. Change button. Okay, so the change button is, we had that like mirror menu that would show the different reflections, and I think we could do that. That'd probably be fine. Interact. Oh, I'll bear back. All right. We could keep the aesthetic kind of simple for now, actually. We could just leave it all black. Black base color. Boom. Want to feel it a little bit. There we go. If I wanted to make this a gray, what would I do? How does one make gray? You need to have like, this needs to be 0, 0, 0, right? There we go. No, no. Okay, cool. We could flip that on its head. There we go. Perfect.
Okay. So now this feels a little more dreamy just because it's dark. The darkness. The darkness. The rock. Okay. So now we need to make a script. So what I could probably do is I can make one fat script at the top of the manager. Let's do that. Battle Manager GD, fine. Battle Manager. Public. What is this? C sharp? No, thank you. Funk. Ready. Oh, okay. So what are we gonna need here? So what we need to happen first is, well, let me just write some notes. The first thing we can do is an interact menu. Interact. Opens sub menu with X interact options. Okay. Too damn cute. You've cropped it in email? Email could do croppings of wood? Really? What do you mean? You can actually crop pictures in email, in Gmail? Oh. Oh, it's another one. All right. Let's see. Blender. Oops. Okay. Freaking Microsoft Edge just wants to open randomly. Just pop on it and be like, it's me. 828. Extract all. Boom. Extract. Can I just drag and drop it? That'd be so cool. Oh, you could just drag and drop it. There it is. Okay. Get rid of this cube, man. Oh my god. Hold on. Wait, Rita, you installed Microsoft Edge on Linux Mint a week ago? That's why? Why would you do this? Why would you choosingly put that on your computer? How could you? Shift C? What does Shift C do? Oh, to center. Yeah, it's centering on nothing. Don't ask me, I was just the installer. Oh my god, somebody on Linux chose to have that. That's ridiculous. Oh no, Suda, I can't see it anymore. It recentered around something that I didn't want. Where's the centering to? I don't know, man. Blender's rough. Delete the camera and light. And then Shift C. Oh, there we go. That should be the rotating on loading screen. You get some Oogie Boogie action. It's literally just sliced in the crack. It's actually like, you know, when you clip inside stuff in games, like this is how you see it too. Like you see the you always see like the inner shell, like it's always hollow. But in Phasmophobia, they have like the little eyeballs that are on the inside, so you can actually see that. Coco Studios. Hilarious. Into the hole. I wish that you could do like there's probably a way to do like a free look around, right? Like Unity does. Like Unity has a really good like system for looking around. It's really good. Like I'm sure the reason that they have it like this in Blender is because you always want to be rotating around whatever you're editing. It used to be Shift F, but they changed it. There we go. Yeah, to me, like, that was the best system for navigation. I don't know what any of this stuff is, man. The sculpting. Okay, now we can sculpt it. Oh my god, wait. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up, we got this. Oh my god, it's getting full, boy. It's getting full, boy. We got a friggin' dump truck. Oh my god. We got a dump truck. Lads, we've done it. I can't believe it. I accidentally found the right place to make it even more perfect than it was. Pseudo, we've done it. We've done the deed. I mean, like, we could always give a little more junk in the trunk, but, like, it's pretty good where it's at, I think. Right? If you ask me, like, it's pretty good. That's pretty good. It shouldn't look that good. Well. Listen, alright? We gotta get the bottom too, like, come on. Come on, boy. We gotta get the bottom. Come on. There we go. There we go. Oh my. Oh my. Looks a little flat right there. Oh yeah. There it is. A little bit flat over here too. Yep. All right. The latest, the greatest, I present to you. Dump truck to rule the ages. In all its glory. Jesus, man. That's hands up. This is really good. It's crazy that you can just sculpt like that too. Like if I just wanted to round it out a little bit more. Look at that. You got like a little you got antenna growing out. It looks like a finger. Oh my god, it looks like a finger. That's so freaky. My boy got a finger growing out of. Stop. Oh my god, it's got a finger. But you could sculpt like this too. That's crazy. What the hell? It's definitely got his charm like that. You're butchering him. Rig it with physics so I can make it like all bouncy. Good. Actually, I think we've improved it. It looks a little more thick now. Like this is a bow, all right? This one got the juice in multiple places. It looks a little bit demented, but it's fine. I'm gonna close it. We're not saving. I can't have that on my machine. The FBI is gonna look into me like, what is this guy doing? He's on to the next big thing. We can't have this. We have to put a stop to him. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, so the first thing I want to do, all right, going back to the dev, turn base, shuffle between monster and player turn. All right, let's do that. Let's do, so we'll have a function called next turn, right? If we have like something simple going here. If player turn is player turn. Is player turn equals false. I could just shuffle this at the beginning, right? Is player turn. Oops. Oops. Is player turn equals not is. Let me make the variable. Hold on. Var is player turn bool equals false. Or the hell? Why is it going back to settings? Hello? I didn't go to settings. True. Is it because I clicked on something? Like, why is it going there? I don't get it. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna do false actually. Is player turn. Okay, if is player turn. Player act
another thing, void print I player. Okay, and then we could do get tree dot create timer for like a second. That timeout. Wait. Okay. Player act. Boom. Wait. Let's do that and then else. Wait. Enemy act. Which is gonna be like the same thing, right? Yep. Paste. Enemy act. Let's do that. Enemy. Enemy act. Player act. And then I can call next turn. We can do the same thing. Yeah. So now we can call the function ready, and we could say next turn. And if this works, it should shuffle back and forth between player and enemy turn. Put Dumpy and Coco, put Dumpy Coco in stream starting slideshow. I think that's a welcome addition. It is actually a welcome addition. Absolutely. I've actually removed like all the pictures from the slideshow. It has the thing that Lou made and that was it. I think we probably add that in though. Boom. Boom. Do we still have errors? Clean it up. Hi, I'm Blair. Hi, I'm Player. Oh, wait. Timer, timeout. Wait, is this how you do it? I don't remember. Print. Timed out. I don't think it's working. I don't think it's working. Hold on. Oh, it was just too long. Wait, what is the... Oh, this is seconds. No wonder. I thought it was milliseconds. I'm player, I'm enemy, I'm player, enemy. Okay, cool. So it's shuffling back and forth between enemy turn and player turn now. Okay, cool. So ideally what we would want to do is we would want to allow the player to do whatever actions they want to do on their menu. And then at the end of that, they attack the enemy, whatever, it plays out, then it ends the turn and it calls the next turn. Enemy, the same thing, it chooses the action to do, it hits the player, or does whatever interaction it needs to do, then it ends the turn, next turn. So this is like the basic structure of how a turn-based thing would work. And now, we'd have to actually flesh it out a little more. We need to throw some menus in there. Yeah, it's wild that you know we live in an age where you can share 3D objects like that. It is crazy that we live in an age that you could do that. I didn't even know that it was that simple either. Well, I don't know how simple it was because you're the one taking the pictures, but like it seems pretty wild that you did take some pictures and it just kind of worked out. That's wild to me. Actually wild. All right. Cool. So we got that.
All right, the next thing we need to do is we need to have a submenu now. So let's make a submenu. We'll call this one main menu. Interact. We're gonna, whoops, I'll make a actions panel. This will be or, you know, maybe I think this could just be the would silence this whole panel actually. I'm gonna duplicate this. Main menu buttons. I don't know. Main menu buttons. CV. Okay. Stop. I just want to change the ordering over here. Down there. There we go. So we'll call this interact panel. Interact buttons. And then we can have this be like pet. I don't know. These will just be like random stuff. Pet. Throw. I don't think these are going to matter too much. I'm actually going to leave these button names generic. Button. 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 And then button. Because I think these are going to have to load dynamically based on like what the player has. Soon the next era of sending pics will begin again, dick scans. You know what's funny is that like this was the first thought that entered my mind. Is like when I was looking at that model, I was like, this could absolutely be a penis. Somebody could just be sculpting it. It's so ridiculous. It's so ridiculous. But it's true. It's so true. Pet throw. Joke. Right. I don't know. I'm just gonna random things that you can do. Do 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 do. So this would make the interact panel go on if you click the actions panel. Let's go. Let's look at it. Okay. So you have actions. Okay. Interact. Let's make this do something. Funk. Interact. Open interact menu. So this would make maybe this would make this menu kind of blank. I don't know. Hide. We'll hide this menu. Or wait. This control is on the base, right? It's on the root. Actions panel, interact panel. Okay, ready, var, actions, panel, equals. What was it? You use a %, was it? I don't remember. Actions, panel. What is on ready? Oh, yeah. Access unique name, interact panel, and access as unique name. Okay. Interact panel, perfect. Interact panel, okay. So actions panel dot hide. Interact panel dot show. Then we could be like, what else do we have? We have the attack button, interact button. Okay, I'm just gonna do this. Access as unique node name. Okay, these will all have their specific things. So these are the buttons. Attack, button, bitten. Attack, button, okay. Is a button. Panel, container, right? I think that's what they are. Okay. Skill or interact. Item and change button. Interact button. Item. Change. Okay. Cool. Actions. Oops. Oh, we did. We accidentally destroyed it. Ding, ding, ding. Okay, so let's go ahead and link these buttons in here. So interact panel dot on dot pressed. What's the event? Whoops, not interact panel. Interact button dot pressed dot connect. Open. Yeah. Open, interact, menu. Okay, there we go. Let's take a peek at this. There we go. And that opened up the menu. Easy, easy pickings. The next thing would be We would need to bind now. I would need to kind of flesh out the things that come in now and define, I guess, where they come from. Like the skills. I'm guessing a skill would be a resource. Oh, I was like, where the hell is the battle? Like, I'm looking through here and it's like I'm not seeing it, but I had a filter on there. That's why. Scenes, battle, places, battle. Okay. I was making a battle thing before, but I didn't know where I was going with it. But now I have more of an idea, so this is good. So now we can make let's make a resource. It would be a script, and this will be skill, interaction. Interaction. Battle interaction. What would you name a resource? I'll just call it interaction details. So maybe this could be like, this can house some information in here, interaction details. And resource. And we could just have an export bar name. Would just be a string. Oh, there's no such thing as string with a... Right, okay. Export bar description is gonna be another string. And maybe it could have like a dialogue element where it will actually use a dialogue player. Because I think it needs to have, we need to have dialogue in the battle chat as well. Kind of what I'm thinking. But it's 9 o'clock. It's time for me to go. I need to head out. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. All right. I feel like we're getting some progress though. We got a menu now. Looks nice. Nice and basic, I guess. There's a lot more to do with this. Battle system is not like super simple to make, I think. But we'll figure it out. I'm gonna get something rough in place so we can at least do the basic interactions. We'll have to get a music player in here too. It's gonna need a music player. It's gonna need like interactions to happen between the player and this. I'm kind of thinking that her interactions I think she's gonna, the way we have it, she's gonna learn interactions from the others. and how to deal with issues. So like she'll kind of be the blank slate that can like learn anything. Or maybe they can have their ways of fighting, but then she can learn how to uniquely deal with these monsters herself. I think I have an idea kind of how to do this. It's a little complicated, but she's like a blue mage or whatever in like Final Fantasy games where you can learn skills, but you can only use the applicable skills on the right enemy. So she would have had to learn how to deal with the enemy before she can actually use a skill for it. And then if she learns that skill, she can't necessarily use that skill for all enemies. Like it could only be the ones that it applies to. That's kind of the thinking behind it. So, all right. Anyway, I gotta go. Where are we going? Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom. Why does Q not do early streams? What's happening to Q? What happened to Q? Pseudo, how does it feel that your last words in chat are going to be dick scans? This is actually your last words in chat. Let it be felt. How do you do a raid on YouTube? I don't know. I've never done a raid on YouTube, and I have no idea how to do it. But I guess we're just gonna end it. All right. Well, thank you all for joining in. It was a pleasure. I'll be back tomorrow with some more game dev. So we'll probably be working on the battle system more. I think I might flesh it out a little bit more off stream, just kind of figure that out. I think I have a little extra time today, finally. I'd rather be playing Cloud Star Hunter. I don't know. We'll see. But it's either that, yeah, or we'll see tomorrow. For the YouTube people, if you feel like joining in again tomorrow, feel free to drop a sub, and I'll be back doing the same stuff. So I will see you all later. Peace out.